Hi, everyone. Welcome back to My Life on a GLP1. I'm Scott Johnson, and I'm here with Sarah as always. Today, we're diving into something that I know hits close to home for a lot of our listeners, that gnawing fear of weight regain after you've had success with GLP1 medications.
Oh man, Scott, this is such a big one. I know we covered this a bit in a past episode, but we had to do a part two. Like, the number of messages we get about this.
Right? And I get it. You finally found something that works, you're seeing results, feeling amazing, and then your brain starts whispering, but what if it all comes back?
Exactly. And here's the thing, that fear isn't irrational. It's actually pattern recognition at work.
Most of us have tried to lose weight before. We've had those cycles of success followed by gaining it all back, plus more sometimes. Our brains remember that pattern, and they're trying to protect us from that disappointment happening again.
Right, it's like your brain is saying, hey, remember what happened last time we got excited about weight loss?
Exactly. But the problem is when we let that fear drive the bus, you know? Like when you see the scale go up 2 pounds and immediately spiral into, this is it. It's not working anymore. I'm going to gain it all back.
Oh, the daily scale drama, I've been there. So instead of zooming out and looking at the bigger picture, like how you felt over the past month or the trends you're seeing, you focus on that one data point and let it ruin your whole day.
That zoom out perspective is huge. Like when I catch myself obsessing over daily fluctuations, I try to ask myself, okay, but how do I feel compared to 3 months ago? What do my clothes feel like? What's my energy like? Those are way better indicators than what some piece of metal on my bathroom floor tells me on a Tuesday morning.
Yes. And staying curious instead of catastrophizing.
Like if something does feel different with your body, instead of immediately jumping to, this is the beginning of the end, you can ask yourself, what might be going on here? Did I sleep poorly? Am I stressed? Is it hormonal?
Right, right. Being a detective rather than a judge.
I love that phrase. And you know what else really helps with this fear? Building self trust through evidence and repetition. Like every time you handle a challenging food situation well, or you bounce back from a rough week, or you make a choice that aligns with how you want to feel. That's evidence. You're building a track record.
Mm, that's so important.
But here's what I think is the most important thing. And this might sound counterintuitive. You don't have to wait for the fear to go away before you start living your life fully.
Ooh, say more about that.
So many people put their lives on hold, thinking, I'll buy those nice clothes when I'm sure the weight won't come back, or I'll plan that vacation when I know this is permanent. But what if you made those plans anyway? What if you lived like someone who trusts themselves, even when you're still building that trust?
That's powerful, like fake it till you make it, but for self trust.
Exactly. And you know what? Even if the fear never completely goes away, and for some of us, it might not, and that's okay, you can still choose to let it be a passenger in your car instead of the driver.
I love that metaphor. The fear can come along for the ride, but it doesn't get to decide where we're going.
Right. And when the fear does feel overwhelming, because it will sometimes, that's when self compassion becomes crucial. Instead of beating yourself up for being afraid, you can acknowledge it. Of course, I'm scared. This matters to me. My health matters to me. It makes sense that I'd want to protect this progress.
Treating yourself like you would a good friend.
Exactly. You wouldn't tell a friend you're being ridiculous for worrying about this. You'd probably say something like, I understand why you're scared, and we're going to figure this out together. So, for everyone listening who's dealing with this fear, and honestly, that's probably most of you, remember that having this fear doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It means you care deeply about your health and your progress, which is actually a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. And you get to choose let the fear drive or put it in the passenger seat and keep moving forward with your life. Buy the clothes, make the plans, trust yourself, even when it's scary. Actually, Scott, before we wrap up, I want to share something practical that really helped me when I was struggling with this fear early on in my GLP1 journey.
Oh, absolutely. Please share.
I started keeping what I call a trust journal. Nothing fancy, just a simple note on my phone where I'd write down little wins and moments when I handled food or stress in ways that aligned with my goals. Like chose the grilled chicken at the restaurant even though I was tempted by the pasta, or went for a walk when I felt overwhelmed instead of stress eating.
Oh, I love that. So you're literally building evidence that you can trust yourself.
Exactly. And when that fear voice would pop up saying, "You're going to fail like you always do," I could literally scroll through my phone and be like, "Actually, look at all these times I didn't fail. Look at all these times I made choices that supported my goals." It's like having a highlight reel of your own resilience.
That's brilliant, Sarah. It reminds me of something a listener, Jessica, sent to me around the holidays. She said she started celebrating boring victories, like when she naturally stopped eating when she was satisfied, or when she didn't even think about food during a stressful day at work. Those moments that might seem small, but are actually huge shifts in behavior.
Those boring victories really are the foundation of lasting change. Thanks, Jessica, for letting Scott share that. And a special thank you to each of you listening. We appreciate your messages and support and encourage you to continue to do so by giving us a 5-star rating wherever you stream your podcasts. And while you are out surfing the web, don't forget to check out Scott's website at MyLife on GLP1.com, or even pick up a copy of his book on Amazon. Nice plug there, huh? Tell us, Scott, what final tips can you share about this fear we all live with?
Thanks, Sarah. And yeah, that was a brilliant plug. The fear of regaining weight never fully leaves for most people who have struggled with weight management. You will have moments when the fear feels loud and overwhelming. You will have days when the scale does something unexpected, or your hunger feels unfamiliar, or your clothes fit differently. These moments do not mean you are failing. They mean you are a normal human being with a normal human body that fluctuates. So, on behalf of Sarah, I'm Scott Johnson. Thanks for listening. And remember, that ability to live fully despite fear feels like genuine freedom. Love your journey